Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with I don't know, just a little fun video I thought I'd throw together real quick. So I'm over there cleaning my figures, cleaning my shelves, and I get to looking at some of the items I own. And some of the Transformers that I have in my collection, I am afraid to transform. I mean, these are the ones that, you hear the stories that they'll break, or you know that they will break thanks to GPS issues and other different types of problems with the design of the figures. So I thought I would share with you my top 5 Transformers that I'm afraid to transform. And welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. Now, first up, as an honorable mention, we have 1984's Mirage. I say he's an honorable mention because I'm not really that afraid of transforming him, but I'm very, very cautious doing so. Mirage is known for his waist snapping. When you transform the figure, you do have to turn him at the waist. So I'm very careful when I twist him at the waist when transforming him. I don't really plan on transforming him much, but I do want to do a review on this figure very soon. So there is my honorable mention, 1984's Mirage. Now, starting my list off with number 5 is 1998's Transmetal Megatron. This guy has been in this exact same pose for years. I've read that he suffers from GPS pretty bad, gold plastic syndrome. That term's going to come up a lot with the figures I go over, and that he breaks pretty easy. So I haven't even attempted to transform this guy in years. I love it. I think it's a great looking Megatron. It's got a great looking head sculpt. You know he's Megatron because it says so right there on his shoulder. And I really like this toy. Back when I first got him, actually still to this day. I'd love to do a review on him, but I do not want to break this guy. So yeah, there is my number 5, 1998's Beast Wars Transmetal Megatron. My number 4 is 1988's Generation 1 Headmaster Horrible. I love this figure. I think he's a great looking robot, and he's got a great looking beast mode. But the problem, after you remove the head to put this portion down, it creates a lot of stress right here on this back piece. And these little sections here, I can't really get in there, those tend to break. I mean, you see a lot of Horribles on the secondary market with these tabs broke off, and I really don't want that to happen to mine. I did a review on this guy a long time ago, and I actually soaped this section up so it was nice and slick, so I could transform him, but alas, he will never be transformed again, which is a shame. It's a great figure, but I'm not risking breaking one of my Generation 1 figures. So there we go. Number 4, 1988's Horrible. Number 3 on my list is 1989's Ultra Pretender Roadblock. Now, only one section of this toy, or one piece of this toy, is what I'm afraid to transform, and that is the inner robot. As you can see, he is made almost entirely of that gold plastic. I've seen lots of pictures and heard firsthand stories about when you place the gun in his hand, the fist just shatters. Also, you try to transform him, he'll break at the hips. So mine is pegged in, thankfully. If you look on his foot, the peg slots in. It doesn't shove into his foot, so I was able to get him pegged onto the vehicle. He holds the cannon here, so I'm not going to risk moving him around at all, either placing the weapon in his hand or trying to transform him, because this is one of those very hard to find Transformers 100% complete. So there we go, 1989's Roadblock. Now you knew this was coming. My number 2 and number 1 are attached to the same bot, 1989's Pretender Monsters Monstructor figure. Now, Monstructor is 6 different Pretender monsters that combine into one, just like Devastator, Menasor, the other combiners. but two of the members, Scowl here who forms the chest and Bristleback who forms the arms, are made out of gold plastic and tend to shatter. Now Scowl, let me see, he's all gold plastic here on the front and the back. When I got him, I mean, I was like performing brain surgery attaching him to create Monstructor. Lucked out, no cracks, no breaks, nothing. But this guy will never be taken off. I am scared to death, almost even touching him right now. And my number one is Bristleback right here. Bristleback is one of the most notorious G1 Transformers suffering from GPS. His back legs just shatter. Here is my first Bristleback. As soon as I transformed those legs, they broke in half. I mean, it just crumbled in my hand. I actually replaced Frankenstein this Bristleback right here with this one. As you can see, he's sun bleached on top. This one, I traded out the arms, got him brand new legs. I've never transformed him into robot mode. And so I slipped him in and got him as Monstructor's arm. Right here, barely have the fist in. It's barely hanging on. I'm actually surprised it didn't fall off while I was touching him. But that's another thing. You try to put the fist in with Monstructor, with Bristleback, even if he's in the beast mode, the proper arm form, the friction, the pressure of pushing that fist up into those legs will also cause this to shatter. So trying to find a Bristleback 100% complete, unbroken, is like looking for the Holy Grail itself. He's really hard to come by and getting harder to find as the years go by. So there you go, guys. My number two and number one, 1989's Monstructor with Scowl and Bristleback. So that's it. That's my top five. Do you have any figures in your collection that you're afraid to touch? And it's such a shame because I've spent some big bucks on some of these toys that, they're just going to sit there and get dusted off every other month. But it is what it is. That's the price you pay for being a collector. And guys, I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. I try to put out 1 to 2 videos per week. Just depends on my schedule. Also, check out my series, The Sit Rep, where I sit down and interview other Transformer collector YouTubers. Also, check out the Patriot Prime merch store. I've got a couple of different designs featuring the Patriot Prime logo and a couple new headshots, if you will. I've got the helmet logo and the new Patriot Prime salute. So check those out. And if you feel like you'd like to donate to the channel and help me out, there's a link in the description of this video. Guys, I appreciate you watching. This is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!